What's up, everyone? 300 in the house. How's everyone doing? How everyone doing? Okay. Um, yeah, like the title says, it's not getting better. Uh, get ready, prepare yourself. That's right. So things are not getting better. Just 2019 will not come back, and we have to adjust ourselves to the situation that we are in and do the best as we can in order to survive. Hey, how you doing, Alpha? How are you? Long time no see. Where you been? Good to see you. Good to see you, Alpha. Uh, yeah, like China is not doing good either. Even though we all probably thought, okay, yeah, they're taking over, or they're gonna do better or so, but it seems like they're in big trouble as well. And I mean, 63% of wheat and soya beans crops got because of the um, dry is not growing. So um, we're gonna see some hard times, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure of that. I'm getting by. I stopped by the other day when you had a self-proclaimed world-class knife maker with the joke. Oh, you're talking about guardsmen, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I cannot speak about that. I'm not a knife maker. Um, I buy. I can't speak of things that I cannot do. And that, right. Yeah, I'm still looking for. Uh, I'm still waiting on that one knife. Hopefully, it's gonna become available. It's still out of stock, but it is what it is. What can I say? I'm just messing around, but I couldn't help it. Right. I mean, I'm a iron worker and a welder. I never done it before, but I'm sure if I have the tools, I can try and see how it comes out. But I never done this before. Uh, I am a structural welder, so I don't know. I'm sure I could. Just have to try and see how it comes out. But I never done this before. Yeah, September 15th, Dollar General is going back to mass distancing. What did I say? What did I say? Yeah, okay. See, I had some people coming here and saying, nah, there will be no lockdown and blah blah blah. Like, okay, if you say so. You can believe whatever you want, but uh, more everything I've said so far on my channel actually really happened. So uh, if that's a coincidence, then let it be a coincidence. But so far, everything I said actually really happened. Hey, how you doing, Anthony? Good to see you. Um, yeah, it will get even worse than that, Alpha. Um, they already they're already talking about they already shut down schools in several states. And so many companies are shutting down, and a lot of layoffs are happening and all this. But you know, if you as the people want to close your eyes and pretend everything is fine, well, that's your business. Um, Sign printing companies are printing signage for it and stickers for the floor, etc. Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, things are gonna get real ugly soon. I mean, I, I don't know. I think that because for the past 3 years, nothing major happened, because we've been so far only talking about it, right? Maybe that's one of the reasons that people don't take it serious or so. But hey, the storm don't knock at your door and say, "Hey, tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'll be there." No, it always comes unexpected. So it is what it is. Let them think whatever they want. But fact is, the situation is getting worse and worse. Uh, we haven't seen anything yet, but it's coming. That's for sure. Uh, you either prepare yourself or you just wait and enjoy your last day. It's all up to you. Uh, it's coming, and people are saying that most people won't fall for it again. I say that they will do it again and probably be 70% compliance rate in betting. See, okay, here's something I would like to address here. Majority of the people say, I don't comply, right? Well, guess what? You're fooling only yourself because you already complied when you took the vaccine. So, what you mean by that? I don't comply. That like I said, you're fooling yourself. A lot of people gonna do because everyone is. You have to remember this. Everyone is dependent on a job and on a roof over their head. Whatever they're gonna tell them, they're gonna do because they they want that money and they want that roof. They want to keep the roof over their head. That's a fact. And if people really wanted to do something, all these wasting of time of conversations about uh, how we need to get together crap. If that was the case, it would have been done a long time ago. I mean, people wouldn't be sitting around for 3 years and see what's going to happen. I mean, I came to this point. That's how I look at it. I don't see how people are gonna get together. So that part is done to me. I'm not even consider holding a conversation about this topic anymore. Yes. I watched it for 3 years. I talked about this for 3 years, and nothing really happened. Hey, how you doing, Sarah? Good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Look how many people said they didn't have a choice. You always have a choice. Yeah, you always have a choice. I mean, that is just an excuse. And I don't know. I don't know if you remember him or if you know him, Alpha. He from Colorado. He called himself Bear Prepper or something like that, or prepping bear or something like that. And he said he took the vaccine. And then people were asking him, okay, you are a prepper, but you took the vaccine. Why did you take it, right? And he said, I took it because I did not have any other choice because of my job, and well, I put in the, I think it was on, I think it was on, uh, what's his name again? Prepper Nations channel. He was talking to him, and I said, okay, when you took the vaccine, what you mean you don't have a choice? There are more than one jobs out there. You could have uh, quit and go somewhere else to look for. There is no point of dying. If you really care about your family, you should have not took the vaccine. Now I haven't heard from this dude for years now. I don't know if he's still alive or not. I have no idea. But I mean that is not a solution. And the funny thing is this, everyone they saying now this with this new variant that just came out, right? They're saying it's attacking those who've been vaccinated. Isn't that funny? Uh, I'm like, yeah, I knew that. I don't remember him, but he's probably not still around, right? I don't think so either, But I mean, I knew why I didn't take it. Uh, you know, it- if you have if you have some brain and some common sense, then you know that you cannot create a vaccine in less than 6 months, and that's just a fact, you know. And why would you take a risk like that? Hey, there's no guarantee for it. They cannot guarantee. They are not God. They have no they cannot give you any guarantee that you are gonna be okay with this. And look what happened. And look how many people actually died so far. Millions of people died, but I guess it wasn't enough. They need more people to say bye bye. Imagine that it's attacking the people that took it the first time. Who would have guessed? Right. And I remember this too, Alpha. I remember this when people were saying, "Oh, I took the vaccine. Nothing happened to me. Nothing happened to me." And many people, not saying that you're supposed to die from it, but many people uh, end up in hospitals and all this. They weakened themselves, they got sick and all this. Come on, Pete, we all know it was global warming that is taking right, right. What am I talking about? Yeah, so now they're going to bring this back. Now people can like it or not, or believe it or not, I don't care. But I am positive about that. There will be another mandate coming. There will be another lockdown coming. This time they will even force people. I don't know. There was a little report. Fauci was live. He said more people are getting sick. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. I'm like, oh look, now he's threatening people, and that is like a while back, a couple of months ago or so. Maybe I would say like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah, and then the funny thing is, okay, since people did not take the vaccine, suddenly there is another virus have muted itself or whatever, Uh, and and sad part is there are people out there who really believe this, Alpha. That's the crazy part about it. I'm like, how the hell can you believe something like that? And then here's another thing I want to address very quick. Uh, if you think about which which state produced the most food, right, is right now under attack by disasters. Isn't that weird? I mean, first California, now Florida. Yeah, remember this Alpha. I think it was last year when I mentioned that. I said, what if they're gonna say, if you are not vaccinated, you cannot buy any food, and we are running out of food, so it's all about food, actually. You know, so and people were saying, nah, they would never do anything like that. You know, but hey, you never know. Florida put laws in place making it illegal for mask mandate, etc. So we all see how that works out. Right. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I mean, it is getting, it's already not, it's not getting, it's already out of control. Uh, you know, I'm telling you right now, another lockdown, another lockdown for America, and America can pack their shit and go home because there will be no more economy after that. Uh, economy is already messed up, but if they really do another lockdown, that's gonna be the end of the whole game. That's the way I see it. The Department of Transportation raised the risk level of canned vegetables being stolen. People are stealing in the whole entire truck and trailer. Um, it is going to cause our prices to go up more and more. Yeah, and wait, by the end of this month, by the end of September, we're gonna see how the gas price is gonna rise back up too. When oil prices go up, everything else will go up. That's just it's that simple. Right? Yeah, yeah. That is their goal. But I mean, here's the there's no logic behind this. I mean, this is planned to be like this. Hey, how you doing, Daniel? Good to see you. Um, people are saying, yeah, their goal is to put everything on Amazon and whatever, right? Okay. Now you have millions of small businesses, and you have millions of uh, employees. Okay. Now you you destroy all these small businesses, and Amazon will take over. But one thing that Amazon will not do is hire these 1 million employees who just lost their job because of you destroyed it. Not gonna get a new job with them, you know. So what's up with that? You know, that is that's what I'm talking about. I mean, and they're not doing really good either. Even though they have taken over. Fact is, uh, people with this inflation, people are not spending enough money here. Luxury places like furniture stores, jewelry stores, uh, car the car dealer places, and all this. People are not spending money like that because they just buying what's necessary. They spending more money on food now than spending money on a car or buying a house or anything like that. Things are getting worse. I mean, uh, uh, And if people don't see that, if people still believe, oh yeah, food comes from a grocery store, then good night. I don't see how people can be so dumb not to see it, but then again, laws had to be made that people can't use their phone on the sidewalks because they were walking out into traffic. Guess I'm surprised. Right. Yeah, I mean, things are not getting bad. You know, we have we have heard this million times, Alpha. We have heard this million times where people were saying, "Oh, don't worry, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better." Yeah, when? When? 2020, 2021, 2022. We are almost on the end of 2023, and I did not see any change. I mean, yeah, we have seen changes for the worse, not for the best. Um, Things are not getting better, and I totally understand. I totally understand that it is not that simple. Prepping is not for free and costs money. I completely get it, but uh, better be prepared a little bit than not at all, in my opinion. That's the way I see it. And I think everyone agrees with that. Hey, you better have something than nothing. I'm not a rich person either, but I try to whatever I can actually afford, let me get it. But things are getting worse. And if people don't see it by now, it's already too late. You know, I mean, imagine by the end of 2023, someone said, "Okay, I just start prepping." Dude, where were you? You know, and I mean, yeah, things happen in life. Yeah, there are situations where you lose everything, but hey, don't be weak. Stay strong. Stand up and start over. But the way everything, the direction that we are heading to, it don't look good at all. And I don't know what they do on other channels if they speak about this or not. But we are in some dangerous times, man. Things are getting really, really ugly. Hey, how you doing, Alley Cat? I would definitely recommend if people want something to get it ASAP because things are getting to get really tough. Yeah, and it's not only that. Now imagine, with everything that is going on with this inflation and layoffs and uh, running out of business and all this, right? There is less production, but there are more people, just like it is with the food, right? So you want to make sure you have what you need. You don't want to go to the store and then there are three people fighting about the last item, you know. But I believe we have we have talked about this before. A lot of things just won't be available. China had already cut exports to US way back. Yeah, I mean, when I look at medicals, medications, right? Uh, I mean, I am dependent on this damn machine, and those liquids, for example, that I put in my machine are not available anymore. Uh, so I just use I just use my pumps, unless they're gonna be unavailable too, then I guess it's good night for me. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but and there a lot more products are unavailable. Yeah, India said they are not exporting anything anymore because they need it for their own people. This is what they have said, you know. And yeah, I want to show you this very quick. I mean, it kind of sounds nasty, okay, but it is crazy what they say. Uh, yeah, let me drop this very quick. You need to see this, yeah. So prepping in Germany, right? Prepping seems to be growing particularly fast in Germany, especially in the former East. Sales of survivalist equipment are booming. Courses in Germany, cities offer people the opportunity to go out into the countryside and learn skills such as how to distill their own urine. What do you think about that? So, and if people still believe, everything is fine, then I really don't know what to say. And people need to understand, that after 3 years, I mean, come on, you know, you can't be you can't be that naive. After 3 years, if you have still not seen anything change for the better, then you need to wake up. You need to wake up and take some actions for yourself and your family. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't, Alpha, I really don't know. I think my, the hair start growing on my tongue for repeating myself. This is a Persian saying, when we say something so many times and we get frustrated, we say, yeah, there are hair growing out of my tongue. Yeah, they've been invaded and had really hard times in the past. We in the U.S. have not, besides the Great Depression, but what's coming will make that look like a pothole. Right. You said that's funny, yeah. Yeah, that is like a saying. Yeah, I don't know. They said actually tongue shaver. Yeah, man. I mean, um, we don't have enough food for all the people. That's the fact. We don't have enough food for everyone, and uh, people better wake up. Yeah, I've said all this a bunch before, but there's still tons of people that have no clue. Right. Yeah. Yeah, they don't, and uh, what are they gonna do? Hmm, I have no idea. I have no idea. But I can tell you this much. Uh, uh, and if I was you, I would be very worried. Uh, there's there's hard time coming towards all of us, and when I say all of us, I'm talking about the entire globe. You know, I have friends all over the globe. And they're all living in Alice in Wonderland. They don't believe anything I say. They don't believe me. They're like, yeah, you have watched too many disaster movies, or you know, you are crazy or something. Here in Midwest, our wheat crops only yield about 25% of the product for humans due to drought and flooding. Right. Yeah, and Nate, now this is only 25% for your state, but for the entire country is only 63%, and that's not enough to provide for the entire country. Yeah, yeah, and in 2012, you know, in 2012, I called my friends who live in Germany, right? I told them, prepare yourself. It's going to get really, really bad. You know what they said? They said, you lost your mind. That was that was their answer to what I said. I'm like, okay, if you say so, only time will tell. But things things are they might gonna see it maybe very slow, or they don't see it at all. I don't know, but numbers don't lie. Alpha. You don't have to believe me, but uh, when you research for yourself and you see those numbers are decreasing and going further down, and maybe then you will take it serious. But until then, they're gonna think, that we are crazy. There was this one lady. I was asking her if she buys seeds, right? She said, "What do I need seeds for?" I said, "Yeah, to grow your own food, right?" She's like, "That's what Walmart is for." Was I was really speechless. I did not know what to tell her. I'm like, oh my God, right 4 years ago, people would never said the economy would never be shut down. People could be locked down, said, well, here we go again. Right. Yeah, yeah. Same like I remember on Dangerous Freedoms channel, God rest his soul, when I was saying, I told him that was in 2020. Yeah, like I would say, it was probably like in summer 2020, June, July area. I told him that people should start prepping on food, and he was, he said, "Oh, we don't need to do all that. This is not a third world country, and look, here we are. Hey, how you doing, one Eric? How are you, my friend? Um, these people are going to get really stupid in the streets once they really realize it's way worse than they knew, and their fairy tale life is finished. Yeah, that is that is so true. Yeah. Now, you know, um, it's it's gonna be very difficult. It's gonna be very difficult time for all of us. Now, those who have been prepared. I mean, let's be real. You know, just because you are prepping doesn't mean you are on the safe side. Hey, sooner or later we are gonna run out of our supplies as well. But um, our survival chance looks a little bit better than not being prepared at all. That's the way I see it. And people just don't understand it. And sometimes I feel like people think when I tell them my life story, especially what happened to me, right? I think I tell them like a good night story. So no, this is reality that happened, and this can happen anytime to anybody. It's a third world country now, and if not, it's headed there fast. Yeah, yeah, things are getting worse and worse. There is here in Texas, there is this one company, right? They they collecting repossessed vehicles, and they say they don't even look at your credit score. Like, wow, no, this is new to me. I never heard that the car company would say, we're not looking at we're not looking at credit scores or so. They're like, no, we're just looking at people who have a stable job, who are capable of paying the car note, that they don't have to repossess the car again. And then at the same time, by 2035, there will be no gas driving cars anymore, in the state of California. So that how long it takes to the rest of the state's gonna continue with it, but it is coming. Right? Prepping just give us more time. It doesn't guarantee survival unless you have a fully loaded bunker with 100 years of food, etc. I sure don't. So hopefully most will be gone before I have to get out and out for supplies. Right. I mean, uh, this is what's going to happen. People like it or not. People wanna call me whatever they want. But as soon as you're running out of your supplies, you're gonna pretty much doing what other people are, which is robbing and stealing. That's just a fact. You know, Even though that might sound very ugly to say, oh, he's a thief or something like that, right? But when you are hungry or when you have to feed your family and you don't you don't have no money, that's the only option you have left. And if you do see another option, please let me know. But that's the only thing I see so far. And you have no other choice because just like animals, what do they do when they are hungry? They go and kill another animal. This is how they survive. You won't have a choice. People won't just sit there and starve, especially if they have kids that crying because they are starving. Right, right. But um, they they don't see this now. They don't see this now. But I really want to see what's going to happen this winter. That's what I'm curious about. How is this? And it's funny. They just came with this right before the winter. They came with this new virus. Because they know most of them are going to get sick in the winter. That's when your immune system is going to get weaker. Um, I don't know. But that's really bad news. That's what's gonna come pretty soon. But I wonder how cold it's gonna get. That's what I'm worried about. They keep saying that El Nino is gonna bring some cold air. So yes, we will see. So what do we got here? Okay, we got here deadly hurricane Italia digs inland, drawing southeast in flat water following. It's Fox News. Let's see. Drop this very quick. Give me a second.
What are we talking about?
Crap.
Crap.
Everyone's talking about Crapopolis, the new comedy from Dan Harmon, co-creator of Rick and Morty.
You still can't die, right, Mum?
Of course I can't die. I'm a goddess. What kind of idiot are you?
Witness the start of civilization.
I swear it's not as bad as the name sounds. Or that look.
Crapopolis, special premiere September 24th after football.
Crap.
Jane.
Part of Animation Domination on Fox.
Yeah, Robert, I want to show also the images from where you had some of those outer bands earlier and the surge was coming up. We're still about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from another high tide. Here's a look. This is you in the heart of one of those rain bands as it came in inland. It looks like a piece of a palm tree flew out. You currently have had a surge there at Clearwater of 3.7 feet, and you won't get into low tide until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So there might be another surge here mid-morning hours before you start to see a real return of that water back into the Gulf. But what was it like being in these outer bands? I mean, you're definitely knee-deep in water here.
Yeah, I tell you, it came on quick, and thankfully, you guys notified me. Our meteorology team in New York sent me a ping on the phone that said, "Hey, get ready. You got a heck of a band coming through." And sure enough, like clockwork, that band came through. And my team here, 2 photographers, incredible Fox News Channel photographers, standing by there, holding the lights down, holding the cameras down as the water whipped across into these streets. It came in hard. It was much higher, about up a little past my knee, and debris coming off trees. Thankfully, no structural debris. That's the scary part. When you start to get aluminum pieces of roofs coming off, didn't see anything like that, but we did see, a large garbage dumpster float in the distance. And this all happened like just before the sun rose. And the rain sideways. I could taste the salt water as it was coming in, because what happened is, the rain comes in and it splashes all of this up, hitting you right in the mouth, and you can taste the sea. You could taste the elements from the Gulf of Mexico. Head was on a swivel, as with my incredible photography team here. So we're glad that's over, and I'm sure everybody who lives here feels the same way.
We'll continue with the coverage as we go through the high tide cycles and Idalia moves inland. Fox Weather's Robert Ray, live in Clearwater Beach, Florida.
Great. That's great. So don't let me open it. No. Yeah, alligators, sharks, piranhas, all kinds of sea monsters. Yeah. But hey, everything is fine, man. Don't worry, everything is good. I don't know what you are worried about. We are in best shape. We've never been before. Uh, what is it called? How bad will this winter be? So probably anacondas too. Right. Yeah, you never know, I mean, it is crazy. I would not want to be there. And I'm sure nobody is prepared for anything like that. So this is what we got here. It says here, here's what the Farmer's Almanac has predicted for the next Texas winter. Is it accurate? It says here, as summer continues, some people are wondering, no thanks, when things will finally cool down. And the latest prediction from the Farmers A has injected a dose of hope, but are predictions accurate? Almanac predicts cold, wet winter, but can you trust them? The Farmer Almanac has been published a forecast for over 200 years using its secret formula, and this week it predicted that the is back for the 2023-2024 winter. An extended winter forecast predicts that Texas will see unseasonably cold storm winter for this year. And here's the map for it. Can you see that? Yeah. So yeah, I am. When you look at the map, like the West Coast should be all right, but the Midwest is in big trouble, in my opinion. A lot of people have been saying the foreigners have been wrong, been used to always be right, and now they have a second one, probably that to account for all the modifications. Yeah, so I don't know. I really don't know, but we will see, We'll see what's going to happen. So, how much snow is coming this winter? Starting in December 2022, get ready for a strong winter season of snow, rain, and slush this winter across the country. It's 2022, 2023. Oh, this is not about 2024. This was from last year, I guess. Yeah. yeah, I mean, we will see, you know. We'll see how bad it's going to get. But, you know, I've been trying to find some good winter clothing. I mean, I do have some stuff since I came from Nebraska, you know, but I'm sure other people might not prepared, you know, but I don't know if they are, you know. I mean, remember a couple of years ago, Texas was bombarded with a bunch of snow and cold, you know. Hopefully they learned their lesson, you know, and prepared themselves actually, you know. So I don't know. But as far as the prediction goes on, they saying that the north side is not gonna see uh, any extreme cold. So it's more gonna be in the south or so. But um, I mean it is very unusual, you know. But that's what they are saying, you know, that El Nino is gonna head more south, you know. But anyway, that's all I got for today. I hope this information helped you. Stay safe, stay strong. God bless, and as always, 300 out.